last time I made a video, I think I was talking about the differences between the covert and the overt narc, and which I was pretty much saying that I didn't really see much of a difference, just only the degrees and how they do it, hot and cold. Okay, so but this video is going to be about lies, manipulation, and gaslighting. And yes, I do have my notes because I wrote down some things that I do not want to forget. So if I'm looking down, I don't want to hear it. Okay, and yeah, I'm in a different place. It's scorching hot outside. It is 94 degrees outside, and ain't nobody going out there and doing no videos in that scorching heat. So anyway, this is what it is. In this video, lies, manipulating, and gaslighting is something, it's notorious for what the narcissist does. Okay, why do they do it though? Okay, well, let's just see. Self-gain, control, empowerment, and they're fragile, yes. And they also, they do it so that they can feel valid. They don't feel valid, so they have to do it. Okay, these individuals, yes, they are very fragile. If you looking at me and looking at this video like, what the heck is she talking about? Yes, they are fragile. Just think about bullies. The reason why they bully in the parking, not the parking lot, but in the playground, obviously they come from some type of a toxic background, and that's how they rid their bullying kids at school. And if you was to hear one of their parents talk to their one of the bullies in front of your face, you will see that they are just like you, if not a little bit more timid, more fearful, more afraid and scared. Yes, so these individuals are fragile. Okay, what does it sound like? What does the lies, manipulation, and gaslighting sound like? And this is where I be looking up at my page, okay, because I got some stuff that I just don't want to forget. Okay, you imagine that. You imagine or believe what it is that you want to imagine or believe. You too stupid to know when somebody is telling you the truth. Even though they lying to you in your face, they gonna tell you that. Oh, that's all you mad about? Try to make it seem like it's more of a belittlement, but he's trying to make it seem like it's not that big of a deal when it is a big of a deal. That's not what happened. You remembered that differently. I didn't do that, or I didn't say that. I'll get better. I'll do better, and they may very well get better and do better until they get what they want, and they'll go back to doing what they was doing. Okay, what? What did I do? What did I do to you? I don't even understand what you mad about. I don't even understand what I just did. What did I do? That. And the last most, I would have to say, of course there's more, but the big banger for me is, I love you. I would never, because I love you. Do you hear what I'm saying? I love you. No, they don't. They just love what it is that you could do for them. They love the idea of you being in love with them. Okay, they just love the fact that you love them. That's it, because they don't love you. Okay, but I'm sorry, because they just wouldn't do the stuff that they do. I can't even say half the stuff that they do. They would not do any of the things that they do to you if they loved you. Okay, what is it? What exactly is the lies, the manipulating, and the gaslighting? Okay, so it's a tactic. It's a notorious tactic that the narcissists use to make you question what reality is, to make you question what's really real and what's not real. Let me make sure I got everything. Oh, and the more confused that you are, the more control they have over you and the situation. Do you hear what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Okay, listen, you just gotta go ahead on with all of that, okay? They have to be in control. They gotta have the driver's seat. They gotta steer the steering wheel. They gotta do what it is, that they want to do it. If they don't want to take accountability for anything, they got to steer that wheel in a different direction. Okay, you hear what I'm saying? If they know that they did something and you are right on the money, then or you are right, like dead on the spot, they got to steer that conversation in a different way take it off the deep end so that you are now confused and have no idea what the heck is going on. Okay, that's what that is. What should you do? I think you should hold them accountable for everything that they do and say. It's just as simple as that. For everything that they do and say, set clear boundaries. And yes, you, for the ones that saying, how you gonna sit up here and set boundaries with a narcissist? Yes, you can set boundaries with a narcissist. You have to set clear boundaries with a narcissist. If you get in a conversation with a narcissist, okay, your significant other or your family member or whoever it is, and you talking to this individual and you caught them in a lie, or you about to catch them in a lie, and they trying to use word salad, which we will talk about in another video, word salad to get out of that, you know, to steer out of that conversation and try to cause you some kind of confusion so that you don't seem, so that you to make you seem like you don't know what you're talking about. You need to set a clear boundary, like, no. We talking about this, buddy boy or buddy girl. We talking about this. You know what I'm saying? Bring the conversation right back to the subject at hand. Do not let it go. Do not let it go, because the minute you do, then that's when they look at you as weak, and that's when they have you confused, and now they can steer the conversation the way that they want. You just put them back on their throne when you know, became confused, and you, no. If you know that they lying, stay on it. Keep it and step on it and stay on it. Do not let off of it, okay? You have to be strong. You gotta be grounded, and that's actually what brings me to my next thing. Being grounded. If you know that they telling the truth, stand firm on it. The same way how they are lying and deflecting and manipulating and gaslighting you into believing something else when you know for a fact that what they're saying or doing is completely, you know, false. Stand on it, you know, be real. Like, let me see, because I don't want to mess up. If you have to write things down, if you don't remember or whatever, if you have to write things down, write it down or something. Put it on a notebook or something, and write the date and the time of when it happened, when it was said. Put it on your phone or something. Write us a couple of few details or something. Maybe like a clothing. Oh, you had this outfit on when you said it. You said it at this time on this date. You know what I'm saying? Or we had just came from the movies at that time, or we had just came from your family's house, or whatever it is. Do not cave in. Tell family members. Tell family members, not the narcs family members or best friends, but tell somebody, because that was one of the things that I messed up. I didn't say anything. I kept everything quiet. You know what I'm saying? And that just wasn't cool. But tell a friend, tell a close friend that you trust, that you know, and you value their opinion. You know that they got your back and they support you 100%. Tell them. Do not tell any of the narcs close friends or family, because later on they could use that as a way to control you and manipulate and gaslight you and make you look crazy at the end of the day. Because yes, that's just what they do. They get down to the nitty gritty, nasty and dirty, all up in the mud playing around with pigs and stuff. Yes, they do. That's just how they do it. Do not cave in to their demands, because at the end of the day, you are completely useless if they can't manipulate you. They'll respect you. They're not going to tell you that, but they'll respect you, meaning that they may not lie and try to BS you as much anymore. But you have to not be weak. You got to stay strong. The minute that you cave in, they look at that as a sign of weakness, and they look at that as like, you know what? This individual is weak, and I can manipulate him or her in any kind of way that I want to. Don't let that happen, okay? Because that's not cool. Hold them accountable for everything they do. And that's just honestly how I feel about it. I am going to end the video right here, and I'm going to bring my next video in about some of the things, like what the lies and the manipulation and the gaslighting sounds like. I'm going to give you some examples, okay? So meet me in the next video.